You got Dana here. This past weekend, I turned 30. Well, actually, I turned 30 this past Friday, the 22nd. I definitely just felt like more contemplative. I went out, you know what I mean? I had drinks, had a good time, like did all that stuff. But in the days leading up to my birthday, and even kind of now, I'm just thinking about my life, where I'm at in my life, what I want to do in my life. I think the last time that I actually sat down and intentionally wrote a goals list was back in 2017, and it was my New Year's resolutions, and I feel like I scratched off on maybe a list of 10 3 or 4 things. So yeah, I kind of dibbled and dabbled in things. Obviously, I tried the website that I ended up closing. I did that for like 9 months, and that was cool. And then just like learning better emotional discipline, whether it be in just dealing with like criticism online or just in my daily dealings with baby boomers. And this video was kind of talk to you guys about some of the things that I've come to realize, that I've come to learn. And I think that my perspective is unique because I live out here in Seattle. I always wonder, like now, especially because like I left Georgia at 25, and like how formative that kind of time is. I almost wonder like where I would be mentally in life if I was still in the A right now. But I was always striving for something more. When I was back home, I just didn't know how in the hell to get it, because the opportunities that were right in front of me just seemed like they were gonna get me to a dead end. If I really try and grind, and if I really put a plan to action out here, for some reason I feel like it could actually happen. People who try and go out of their way to make me feel low, I just don't engage with anymore. We can have a friendly debate, we can have a passionate conversation where we both disagree, but spending my time yelling with another adult about a bunch of first world bullshit is just not something that I want to spend my time doing. You know, at work, I found myself stooping to, you know, the level of people that probably are bored, miserable, you know what I'm saying, rarely get that much interaction with people, don't know how to treat people because of that. And it's just like, you just got to take that for what it is. In this world, you will deal with weirdos, tons and tons of weirdos, and ain't no sense in driving yourself crazy simply because you're caught up in that mix. And I found that on that same token, I have to also be a lot more honest about what I'm dealing with in my own mind. A part of me reflecting on especially my 20s, you know, my teens even, and just where I'm at in life now. You spend a lot of time delving into the stuff in your childhood, in your adolescence, in your college years that might have fucked you up, that you buried in the moment, you know, for resolve. And at this point in my life, I'm sorting through a lot of mental muck right now. It's been really good for me. It's been really cathartic. It hasn't necessarily brought along negative emotions or things like that. When my tax return comes back, my biggest thing this go around is to try and attempt to turn my house into a home. And it's funny because, and I'm just gonna hop all over the place because I already can tell this is that type of video, but like I'm at a place in my life where it's like I've been in my apartment a couple years, but it's comfortable, it's affordable. I got a good thing going, but at the same time it's like my landlord is fucking trash, and like this complex isn't necessarily affording me all the amenities that I need to run my life in a productive way. And that's really irking my nerve. A parking situation's pissing me off. Like I really just want a fresh start, but at the same time it's like, girl, wait until your car's paid off in September before you bust a move. And I know that that's probably gonna end up being the case because I'm a practical person. I don't have time to make dumb decisions. Like I have a 10-year-old, you know what I'm saying? Babies don't remember when you fall short. Kids do. I'm making my moves based on what's financially responsible for me right now. But at the same time, like I have my hopes and my dreams and like that typical Pisces stuff. I think that there's so much more out there for me. I'm wondering when my time's gonna come, I guess. And everybody has their season. So for me, it's like, you know, I just got to keep the right attitude and find things to stay focused on. So the last thing that I like read and finished was 48 Laws of Power, which I told y'all about a couple weeks back. That's a book that I constantly find myself referencing back to. It's just good to, like I said, keep the game fresh in your head. I got Becoming on Audible. I'm going to start listening to that tonight, and hopefully I'll be done with that in a week. I don't want to speed through it. I really want to like listen to it, take it in. If you're interested on what I think of the book, definitely let me know. I could do a little quick book review, nothing over like 6 minutes, just to give you all the gist of it if you're interested in checking it out. But I would imagine that it's a much fuller experience listening to Michelle Obama narrate and reading it. So that'll be cool. I'll let y'all know how that goes. Outside of that, I started just like recurating my Instagram. The content that we consume, you know, whether it be on Instagram, YouTube, wherever, for me, like now, it's got to be conducive to like my mental health. So like I don't spend time keeping up with this one or keeping up with that one. I really like try and find like-minded people on the gram, whether they be business owners, whether they be YouTubers, whether they be, you know, just entrepreneurs, small, large, in between. I'm not actually following anybody. I just follow the hashtag debt-free journey. I don't have a lot of debt, actually. I have $4,000 left on my car. Yeah, it's a $200 medical bill from a health clinic, and then I have a Sprint bill that I never paid. Those two outstanding bills I need to freaking take care of because they're doing a number on my credit. You know, another kind of plausible possibility was that, oh, I could use a big chunk of my tax return to pay off on my car, but I'm like, oh, I don't know, should I let that money sit for a little bit and kind of sort through my thoughts more, or should I pull the trigger? There's just a lot on my mind. There's been a lot on my mind. Like at 29, there was a shit ton on my mind. On 28, there was a lot on my mind. I'm hyper aware of time to the point where sometimes I get frustrated with myself if I wasn't productive. That I'm journaling, which I think the last time I journaled was, keep in mind this is a 5-minute journal and I haven't even been doing that. So it's like, really girl, the last time that I journaled in here looks to be February 17th, and actually went outside. You know what? No, I'm gonna fill this out right now with y'all. So I am grateful for perseverance, y'all, because real rap, people be looking at me like I'm dumb, like, why are you still on YouTube trying? No one watches your stuff. You know, why are you this? Why you do that? Da, 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 da. I don't know. I just know what I want, and this is it. I definitely already know what I want to be doing. It's just a matter of getting there. So I'd say that I'm grateful for perseverance. I would say that I am grateful for my newfound and slowly growing, you know, not even slowly growing, progressively growing self-esteem. I spent a lot of time, year 29, doing a lot of self-loathing, and I just gotta dead that. It's not cute, gives you wrinkles, gives you frown lines. I don't want frown lines. So I'm gonna stop being so hard on myself. I'm gonna look in the mirror and love who I see every day, on the days where I'm broken out, on the days where I'm not broken out, on the days where I look ratchet, on the days where I don't look ratchet. I just need to love her regardless. What's the next thing that I'm grateful for? I'm grateful for family, man. What would make today great? If I could get this video up in a timely fashion and get the house tidied up before Marley leaves school at 3:30, it's 12:51 now, that would be great. And I'm just scribbling. The next thing that I would say is, yeah, getting the house tidied and making lunch with Puff. Speaking of which, she is a tween. Tween. The hormones are raging. She does stuff for no reason. We're in that phase. And I apologize to my mother for the hard time that I gave her, because Lord, it's like my karmic boomerang back, honey. She's giving me a run for my money right now. Okay. Daily affirmations. I am worthy of everything coming to me. Word. I am, daily affirmations, I am beautiful. No matter what. 3 amazing things that happened today. Well, I woke up. And the fam did as well. We'll just put all that together. Fam did too. And it's another good thing that happened today. It's a nice sunny day out. It's chilly as all get out, but it's sunny out. It's sunny. nice looking out. And then last but not least, 3 amazing things that happened today. I'm actually filling this out. Yeah, I remembered to journal. How could I have made today better? Probably getting the day started a little earlier, just like getting out of bed. Like, I sleep in on my off days and I could probably be more productive. So getting up and just getting stuff done, earlier, and I don't know, just today was okay. I'll put that. Today was okay. So yeah, that's today's entry. The date today is the 26th, and I will not let 9 days pass on the next entry. It's 12:54. I like to put the dates and the times too. Anywhoosies, I'm not gonna bore y'all, man. I just want for this year to be, again, another year that I just make myself better. So I want to, I want to have a larger savings. I want to eat better. You know what I'm saying? Want to gain some healthy weight. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of stuff that I want to do. But I will also say that 5 years ago, I was unemployed and I didn't know where I was going next with my life, and things were up in the air and I was miserable, and I took the chance on leaving my comfort zone, and it was a really good decision for me in the moment, and I have no regrets on that. So even though I'm feeling all these feelings and you're supposed to feel them, I guess we all go through it. We all have our ups and downs. This is that life stuff that they tell you about, you know what I'm saying? This is that life stuff. So instead of filling my days with sadness about this, like I said, I'm going to try and journal more. I need to re-update my goals list. You know what I'm saying? Make sure that that's something that I have. I have art coming from an artist named Melissa Falconer. I should probably ask her permission if it's okay for me to have her art in the back, but I bought a Muhammad Ali painting from her that I can't wait to come, and I don't really know what part of the wall I'm gonna put it on. For the longest time, I always thought that this was gonna be my setup, like a corner setup, and that didn't end up being the case. I had a desk set up, which just makes things easier to set up. Ooh, sometimes anyway. And yeah, I just want to start filling this relative area here with media, so that it's not just my janky kindergarten art in a corner and Marley's lovely masterpiece here in the corner. Just have, betterment, self-improvement in mind. Yeah, that's what I'm filling my time with. The search still continues for a therapist. I've got a couple leads. I will let y'all know. This last month too probably has me feeling a ways because Marley was out of school for 2 weeks between snow and midwinter break, which the snow couldn't have been timed any worse for me. Well, obviously we had way more problems with her being at home because she was out of her normal schedule, which was annoying. But yeah, I'm just trying to get back on track and all that. I've been filming to get ready with me in the longest, and that has a lot to do with the fact that Marley's been home. And I've got to attend to her. There's only certain videos that I can make, and typically I'm making the get ready with me's in the bathroom, and we only have one bathroom, so can't be in there for too long. But yeah, man, that is life up to this point. I feel like I haven't done an actual life update, so I guess that's what this is. My life update. I'm turning 30, my headspace, kids, gratitude, all that fun stuff. I'm gonna wrap this up. I'll probably just add music to this for mood's sake. I know a lot of y'all use me in background music, which let me know if you're interested in a podcast, by the way. A lot of people use my videos as background content. I'm not going to take that as shade, but it's shade. I guess it's not shade if you let the ads play. If you let the ads play, then we get money. Till later. Peace. Positive people.